You take one bite of that spicy curry. Your mouth is on fire. Your eyes are watering. And then your nose starts running like a broken faucet. You grab a napkin, blow your nose, and think, wait, I'm not sick. I didn't catch a cold. I just ate lunch. So why is my body doing this? Welcome to Tiny But Wise, where we take the small things you ignore every day and reveal the big truths hiding inside them. Today we're diving into something that happens to millions of people every single day, at every spicy food restaurant, from a Nashville hot chicken joint to a Thai place in London to a Vindaloo kitchen in Mumbai. Your nose runs when you eat spicy food. And the reason why, when you actually understand it, reveals something absolutely wild about how your body works and how it has been outsmarted by a tiny molecule for thousands of years. Before we get there, I want you to sit with a few questions. Have you ever noticed that your nose runs even when the spicy food goes into your mouth, not your nose? Two completely separate body parts. Two completely different systems. So why is one reacting to what the other one is doing? Here's another one. Did you know that your body genuinely cannot tell the difference between eating a hot chili pepper and actually being burned by fire? And here is the one that should really make you uncomfortable. What if the burning sensation you feel from spicy food isn't a taste at all? What if spicy isn't even flavor? Let's start there, because this is where everything changes. Spicy is not a taste. Let that sit for a second. Sweet is a taste. Salty is a taste. Bitter, sour, umami, all tastes. They are detected by your taste buds, which send chemical signals to your brain, telling it what flavor you're experiencing. Spicy does none of that. It bypasses your taste buds entirely. Instead, it triggers pain receptors. Actual pain receptors. The same nerve fibers that tell your brain this is hot when you touch a stove are the exact same nerve fibers that fire when you eat a chili pepper. Your brain, in both cases, receives the same distress signal. Danger, heat, possible tissue damage. React immediately. The molecule responsible for all of this chaos is called capsaicin. It's the active compound in chili peppers and is one of the most devious chemicals in the natural world. Capsaicin fits perfectly, almost like a key into a lock, into a specific receptor in your body called TRPV1. That receptor's actual job is to detect dangerously high temperatures. Temperatures above 109 degrees Fahrenheit, to be exact, the point where heat starts causing real damage to your body. When capsaicin binds to that receptor, it flips the exact same switch. Your body thinks it's being burned. Not metaphorically, literally. Your nervous system fires off the same alarm it would if you held your hand over a flame. And your body, being the incredible survival machine that it is, responds immediately. It does everything it can to cool down, flush out, and protect the area under attack. Your mouth salivates to dilute the threat. Your eyes water to protect themselves. Your skin sweats to lower your body temperature. And your nose starts producing fluid at an accelerated rate to flush out whatever it believes is a burning irritant making its way toward your airways. Here's the key to understanding why your nose specifically gets involved. Your nasal passages and your mouth are not as separate as you might think. They are connected through a shared system called the nasopharynx, essentially a highway that links the back of your mouth to the back of your nasal cavity. When capsaicin hits the nerve endings in your mouth and throat, the signal doesn't stay neatly contained. It travels. It radiates outward through a sprawling network of nerves, particularly a nerve called the trigeminal nerve, which is one of the largest and most far-reaching nerves in your entire face. This nerve covers your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your forehead, your jaw. All of it. When capsaicin activates pain receptors in your mouth, the trigeminal nerve carries that alarm signal across your entire face simultaneously. Your nasal glands receive that signal and interpret it the same way the rest of your face does, as a chemical attack requiring immediate defensive action. So they do what they're designed to do in the presence of irritants. They produce fluid. Lots of it. Fast. The goal is to trap the irritant, dilute it, and move it out before it can cause damage. The only problem is there's no actual irritant in your nose. The capsaicin is in your mouth, but your nervous system doesn't know that. It only knows that the alarm is ringing and the response must be total. So you end up sitting there at your favorite Mexican restaurant, working through a bowl of salsa that seemed like a great idea 5 minutes ago, now holding 3 napkins to your face, and wondering why your body is staging a full emergency response to a bowl of chips. Now here's where it gets truly fascinating, and where the myth-busting begins. Most people assume that the runny nose from spicy food means something is wrong, that maybe they're having a reaction, that their body is rejecting the food. Some people even believe it means the spice is too strong for them, that people who don't get a runny nose have somehow built up a real physical tolerance. None of that is accurate. The runny nose is not a sign of weakness or sensitivity. It is a sign that your trigeminal nerve is working perfectly. It is your body's immune and protective systems operating exactly as designed. The people who claim spicy food doesn't make their nose run haven't developed a superior nervous system. Their trigeminal response has simply become somewhat desensitized through repeated exposure, which is a real phenomenon but has nothing to do with being tougher. Here's the real twist that most people never connect. Capsaicin, the very molecule that causes all of this chaos, is now being used in medicine to treat chronic pain. Because it overloads pain receptors so thoroughly, repeated exposure to capsaicin actually desensitizes those receptors over time. Doctors use capsaicin patches and creams to treat nerve pain, arthritis, and even certain types of post-surgical pain. The thing that burns you also heals you. The molecule that makes your nose run like a faucet is simultaneously one of the most promising pain management tools in modern pharmacology. That's not irony. That's biology being absolutely extraordinary. And there's one more layer here that will change how you think about chili peppers forever. Capsaicin didn't evolve to torture humans at dinner tables. It evolved as a defense mechanism. Chili plants produce capsaicin specifically to deter mammals from eating their fruits. Mammals, including us, have the TRPV1 receptor that capsaicin activates. We feel the burn, we back off, the plant survives. But here's the beautiful flaw in that plan. Birds don't have that receptor. Birds are completely immune to capsaicin. They can eat the hottest chili pepper on earth and feel absolutely nothing. And because birds digest seeds differently than mammals, passing them through intact rather than crushing them, they actually help spread the plant's seeds far and wide through their droppings. The chili plant evolved capsaicin to repel mammals and attract birds. It was a perfect system. And then humans came along, felt the burn, felt the rush of endorphins the body releases in response to the pain signal, got addicted to that feeling, and started deliberately breeding hotter and hotter peppers. We turned the plant's defense mechanism into a global culinary obsession. We made it a competition. We built entire food cultures around it. The chili pepper tried to stop us from eating it, and we said no. Actually, we like more, please. So the next time you're sitting at a table, nose dripping, eyes watering, reaching desperately for a glass of milk, just remember, you are the only creature on Earth who looked at a plant's chemical weapon designed specifically to cause you pain and decided to put on everything. And your nose running? That's just your body's perfectly designed alarm system doing its job, fighting a fire that was never actually there. The real question is, knowing all of this, are you going to order it less spicy next time or more? If you found this video valuable and learned something new, do us a favor, like subscribe to Tiny But Wise and share it with your loved ones. Now your turn. Drop a comment with the next topic. We read every comment, and the best suggestion gets a shout out. See you there.